Good morning, everyone. Another day in sunny Florida. Again, I'm coming to you live actually from our pool house. This is in my community. I'm about in Gibsonton, Florida, so which is about a good 15, 20 minutes away from downtown Tampa. I wanted to talk to you guys about this is what's life like is living in Florida. So I wanted to touch base with you guys about the market in the state of Florida. Sorry, not in state of Florida, but in particular Tampa. So Tampa, as you know, I'm always referring to Tampa as the hidden treasure because a lot of people, when they're thinking about moving to the state of Florida, usually Tampa is not in their radar. So it's not as a competitive or saturated market such as your Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or Orlando area. But I wanted to just tell you some of the industries that definitely have made Tampa their home. One of the biggest industries is your auto insurance company. As you know, we actually have in the Metro Tampa, we actually have three major auto insurance companies that actually have corporate offices right here in Metro Tampa. One of which is Progressive Insurance, so it definitely have multiple offices in the surrounding area. But the biggest part of their branch corporate office is in Riverview, which is a suburb of Tampa. Auto insurance, if you are a licensed adjuster, if you think about going to the insurance industry, either as a licensed auto adjuster or a sales, get your 20 license, definitely Tampa will be an excellent market for you. Within the Progressive, you also have USAA. That's actually right down the street in the same area, Riverview, Florida. And that's about not even 5 minutes away from Progressive. So you have a USAA branch location right here in Metro Tampa. And USAA, in addition to auto insurance, they also provide financial services for their veterans and their family members. So that's an excellent option as well. You also have Geico. Geico definitely have a hub in the Metro Tampa area. Geico office is actually in Lakeland, Florida, which is going towards Orlando. It's right off of I-4. So that's a good 30 to 35 minutes away from Tampa. So if you're looking into the insurance industry, if you're considering moving to Tampa, so I just wanted to give you guys a brief synopsis as for what kind of industries or the leading industries within this market. So in addition to insurance, you definitely have Johnson and Johnson. We all know Johnson and Johnson for their consumer good products such as baby lotion, things of that nature, baby food, and various different products they offer, consumer products. But they actually have a big corporate office here. Johnson Johnson actually, their biggest component within their industry is medical device and pharmaceutical. So a lot of the drugs that you buy, where you need prescription for, is probably going to be manufactured by Johnson and Johnson. So they have a big hub within the Tampa market. So if you're in the that avenue of your career, so that's a company to definitely look into. We also have City Corp, which is part of the City Group or Citibank. They have offices. Citibank does not have consumer branching within the Tampa market, but they have a corporate office. So if you think about, if let's say you in, I know they have a few hubs in Fort Lauderdale and different parts of the United States. So that's another option to consider if you're thinking about moving to Tampa. Citibank definitely have an office here. So that's a so if you're within the financial industry, definitely wouldn't have any issues as for finding employment within the uh, Florida market. So another big industry that I think a lot of people miss out on with this particular market. Remember, this is Florida. You are in Tampa, Florida. So essentially, you are in the biggest market when it comes to medical services. A lot of retirees actually is moved into Florida actually to live. A lot of people actually have second homes in Florida. So you have a lot of senior citizen facilities, or you have a lot of seniors moving into the state of Florida for retirement. So anything that's relating to medical, from nurses, doctors, anything that's relating to the medical field, there's an abundance within the Tampa market. So definitely wouldn't have any issues with finding any kind of employment within the state of Florida, within the city of Tampa, as far employment wise. So I just want to give you guys a brief summary as far what industries. To me, that's some of the leading big Fortune 500 companies that actually made Tampa, Florida, their hub or their home. The one thing that I love so much about Tampa is the fact that a lot, as I say, is not as competitive or saturated. Meaning that a lot of people, when they're thinking about moving, they're not moving into the city of Tampa. They're not moving into the surrounding area. So the job availability is not scarce. So you definitely have job opportunities within Tampa. And not only that, the cost of living is definitely much cheaper than your other markets. Your Jacksonville, your Orlando, your South, definitely South Florida, even Fort Myers. So your market base, the cost of living is cheaper. You have the job market, and look at this weather. This is what March the 10th, 11 o'clock, 11:15 in the morning. Is almost 80 degrees. I'm in my swimming trunk right about now. No, so what else can you ask for? Being in the state of Florida, being in Tampa, you're surrounded by waters. You have Clearwater right near you. You have Sarasota Beach. You have Clearwater Beach. You have Sarasota Beach. We're basically surrounded by at least three major beaches within the Metro Tampa. So again, if you have any questions relating to the job market, if you have questions about housing or cost of living, certainly I'm going to leave my information in the description box. Send me an email, send me a text message. You can even call me. Also, for those of you who don't know, I am a realtor. I'm a real estate agent in the Tampa market and surrounding area. So if you are thinking about buying a house or investing in Tampa or surrounding area, if you're thinking about renting, I also do leasing, farm rentals as well. Let it be for single family houses, townhouses, condos. So if you're looking into moving to the Tampa market and you just want to rent and just see what the market's like, what the area is like, certainly you can touch base with me. I'd be more than happy to assist. But again, let me enjoy the rest of my wonderful Sunday. Man, you can't get this anywhere else. You can't get this anywhere else. I'll talk to you guys soon.